So careful not to get it too wet.
Too wet, yes.
Okay, so let's take a peek at what it looks like then. Oh, you're putting it on your hand.
I roll it down because this, you know, it gets it everywhere.
Okay, so that's kind of the secret. It looks like it's, if you just pour it straight in there, you're gonna have too wet in one spot and not enough.
Right. And I got that really wet. Dang it. I may have gotten this too wet.
How do you know when it's too wet?
Does
it start sticking?
Well, yeah, when it holds together really good.
Okay, so enough to hold it together.
To barely hold it together.
Barely.
Yeah.
That's where, you know, experience comes in, right?
Yeah, right.
All right.
Now, I think I got too much water and I didn't put very much at all.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Where's my here. This looks pretty messy. And because it's got enough shortening in it, you don't have to be careful with the flour. You don't want too much, but you know, you're going to roll it out and so you put it down and you get plenty of flour on it so you can roll it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do the bottom like that. Dang, I hope I didn't get that too wet. And you want it thin. You do not want a really thick pie crust.
Well, why is that?
So you just keep, well,
What
you
happens?
want to know how I do it. I just think it's better
All right.
if it's not really, really thick. Okay? And then you just keep moving it around so it's not going to stick when I try and put it in the dish.
That's pretty thin there. So have you ever made one where it's too thick? And you're like, does it come out not flaky? Or is it too dry?
You know, I don't know. I just roll it until it feels. I don't know how to tell you.
All right, yeah.
Okay, here, let me get this.
You know, like a spatula? Look at this. Years of experience right here.
Yeah, that feels still fast.
You're not really pushing it hard, too.
No. Do not. My mom, she came over and took lessons from me after she moved down here from the valley, and she would press down on it. Do not do that.
Because it seems like if you press down hard on it, it will
So I'm just
do more mixing than you want, right? Or something. It won't be as flaky, perhaps.
Right. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Now, people that have come over, they faint when it falls apart. That means your pie crust is really going to be flaky. Don't worry if it falls apart.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, oh, no, why?
Yeah, and you'll see, I've watched them on TV, and they'll roll it up on the rolling pin and say, okay, this is how you do it. Well,
That's not how you do it.
it's not the way I do it.
It doesn't matter.
It really
Because
doesn't.
you're just gonna fill in the little spots with the...
Exactly.
See, people have a problem. It seems like people just have a problem with being perfect.
Yep.
That's why Talia and I, we can't cook together. Because Talia has to be perfect in her recipes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, whatever. No, you don't need to.
Who's a better cook?
Me.
You? She says you're a really good cook. I had a neighbor, let's see, how old, years and years and years ago, over on Encanto, and she said, Shirley, don't worry if you just have to fit it in the pie dish. And when I do a demonstration, people, and it doesn't always fall apart, you know, sometimes it will work out, but she said, don't worry. If it falls apart, it's okay. Then you can just fill it in and you'll never know.
Yeah. You will never know.
Okay. And as much shortening it has in it, and for this recipe, and I don't know about other recipes in cookbooks, but you can roll this out as much as you want, and it's not tough.
Oh, it never gets tough. All right.
Okay. I want this.
Mm-mm. Now for the top part. It's breaking right there.
Beg your pardon?
It's breaking right there?
Yeah. And I don't want this to break because it's going to.
How do you get it to not break?
I'll tell you one way, put enough water in it and just keep adding flour.
Yeah?
That doesn't make a flaky crust.
It's just, you just have to deal with it, huh?
Every once in a while I'll get one that won't break. Yeah, it looks like that might be okay. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Okay.
Feels heavy, you say?
That still feels too thick.
Not bad.
Okay, just put it up here. My sheet's clean, so it's okay. Yeah, this didn't turn out too bad. Okay. sorry I drive people crazy with my humming. My dad hummed all his life when we get in the car. He was a wonderful singer. And he always was humming.
What are you humming?
It's from Saturday's Warrior.
What is that?
Haven't you ever seen Saturday's Warrior?
I've never seen Saturday's Warrior.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
know what
it's
this
a
is.
great movie.
It's a movie. Oh, okay.
LDS movie.
Oh, yeah. You know, my family were really into the LDS movie thing.
Lex de Azevedo. Well, we saw it on stage, and then they made a video out of it.
Oh, really?
We saw it on stage here, and oh my gosh, it's a great. The music's great. Lex de Azevedo, who is a marvelous musician. See, you can cheat. You watch them on TV, and you think, "Oh, right." You can cheat because you can add. You know, if it's not as much as you want, then you can add. That looks fairly decent. I wish those weren't there, but
Those little blobs.
well, you have to cut it anyway so air can escape.
Oh, right, okay.
But usually they do, you know, really pretty ones.
Air has to escape this.
Yes.
What will happen if you don't do that?
I don't know. I'll blow up.
You have a pie explosion?
Okay, there you go.
Look at that. So that is ready for the oven.
That is ready for the oven.
Wow, look at that. Looks good.